Well, as all mothers know, having a baby is a life-changing experience. Fathers know as well. A time to cherish and treasure for new parents.
But a recent Census Bureau analysis finds that many women are not getting to spend much time cherishing that moment. Nearly half of American working women who give birth do not have paid leave to care for their newborn children.
WBOC's Alice Davis spoke with a Salisbury mom who only took 2 weeks off work after having her baby. Take a look.
18-month-old Vanessa is a happy baby as she laughs and plays peekaboo. But her mom, Dana Page from Salisbury, had a difficult time after she was born. She went back to work just 2 weeks after giving birth.
I wouldn't wish anything like that on anybody. The economy has really drained everything for everybody. The families are being torn apart, people are losing their homes. The jobs is the biggest part of it.
Dana's husband lost his job when the housing industry crashed, and with a nursing degree, she became the breadwinner for the family of 6.
So, like, I got 3 kids, another baby, he's not working, so I had to do what I had to do. State wasn't going to help me in any way.
And Dana's not alone. Certified nursing midwives from Bayside Health Association in Lewis we spoke with say other women are facing a similar dilemma, and it's putting families in a difficult position.
It certainly could affect her healing, not just hormonally, but physically. She could have an increased risk of infection and increased risk of bleeding, not to mention the depression and breastfeeding issues that can arise, which can then have an effect on the baby and its development.
Dana says she was aware of the risks, but had no choice. She had to provide for her family. Alice Davis, WBOC News.
And WBOC's Alice Davis joins us now to talk a little bit more about her story. It looks like Dana really had a tough time. Is this prevalent on Delmarva?
We didn't have the exact numbers for people on Delmarva, but wow, when I posted this just on my Facebook page, I noticed she wasn't the only person who only took 2 weeks. We had several people respond saying, I took only 2 weeks off and then went back to work. Someone else took 4 weeks off. I had another woman say, I want to have a baby, but I don't have enough time to take off. I can't afford to take off. It was especially prevalent for moms who were in sales, moms who are waitresses, bartenders, or whose husbands didn't have a job right now and they had to provide for their family.
Wow. So the midwives you spoke with said there are physical problems involved. Did Dana have any of those problems?
It's tough to say exactly if it was related, but I can tell you she is now on disability and she had a problem with her back and wasn't able to continue working. And you can't say that that was necessarily because she went back to work only 2 weeks after having a baby, but it does take an effect on your body. You need to give yourself some time to heal.
And it takes a long time, I know.
You can speak from experience.
Yeah. Now, did the midwives you spoke with have any suggestions for women who may find themselves in the situation?
It was sort of to reduce the amount of stress it may put on you, and one of the things they said was if you have a family member who lives nearby, it was easier to leave the baby, a newborn, with a family member rather than have to drop the child off at daycare that young, and that would make the mom a little bit less stressed. There is help, there is government help, but not everyone qualifies for that help.
And not a lot of daycares will accept a 2-week-old child as well.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. How do maternity leave policies in the United States differ from other countries?
That was one of the things I was the most amazed with when I started looking into this story. I don't have that much experience on maternity leave yet, but you know, in the United States, we're one of the few countries that doesn't have a paid maternity leave policy. In Europe, women have a full year off, and sometimes men too, where they're able to take care of their babies and you know, spend that year, and they get paid. Some cases, Italy and Germany, these midwives were telling me that women are having babies and they're getting paid to have a baby because they want to increase the population or just continue to make it grow. And obviously, we don't have that issue here in the United States, but it's sad to hear someone who's going back to work at only 2 weeks after having a baby, the emotional impact it may have on you, the physical impact it could have, and the impact it can have on a baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Alice. Thanks. All right, you can catch the rest of Alice's story on shorter maternity leave tonight on WBOC News at 11.
Alice, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Up next on Delmarva Live, turning glass into works of art, where you can learn more about the beautiful art through workshops, hunts, and a sea glass swap.
Delmarva Life at its best here on Delmarva.